Rob, it's a pretty trippy movie, isn't it?
Trippy's an operative word. Thank you, Mr. Leary. Welcome back. I can't imagine if someone takes drugs on top of this movie. Like, let's go. Okay, man, did you take the hit? Okay, we're in. You know, watching a cartoon, and even the cartoons were, brace yourself, be not afraid. It is the closest thing to medication.
Now, obviously, you were not working in this environment. What was your first reaction when you saw the film finish?
A lot of green. Oh, I mean, I haven't seen the finished film. I haven't seen every last plate. I've seen 3/4 versions because they've been working on it up till now. You saw 98% finished. So I think that the stuff I saw, especially when the Painted World stuff started coming in, it was amazing. It was like, trippy. Yo, baby. Even Stevie Wonder's going, that show is wild. But it is, I think, when they talked about it a year and a half ago, I thought, oh, well, now we'll see. And now they delivered it, and it's quite extraordinary.
What was the script like?
Intense. I mean, it's, full of all these emotional, these intense emotional scenes that at first I didn't want to get anywhere near them, and then Vincent kept coming back saying, but now it'll be something you've never done before. Yeah, but why? It just takes you in all these different, in some places, very dark places. And then in the end, I committed to do it because of that, I guess, to say, well, let's see what we can do with it.
What is it, love, transcending heaven and earth? What is it about?
We'll go with that one. You can say that. You can say it's about love transcending life, love that allows you to get through even life, before heaven and hell. I mean, it's Greek in that sense, like Orpheus and Eurydice, that a love so strong that would drive you to someone even after you're, to go to hell for someone, he is connected. But amongst that, it's almost, the journey is also going back through your own life and say, how have you lived your own life, and and then he has to kind of go back and realize, oh, there's the key. I was terrified, I didn't go with you. I wouldn't join you because in the end I was a coward, afraid to experience that type of loss. And then in the end, it's when you give up everything, it's almost Buddhist in that sense, that you finally achieve, oh, this is it. The ultimate sacrifice, to surrender yourself, all. Even now that it's no longer a mortal body, you surrender your soul to that, which is, interesting stuff.
How closely does this vision of life and afterlife approximate to what you feel?
Not at all, no. I mean, for me, when you're shooting in a place like Montana, which is, if it's not God's country, it's certainly his condo, I would hope that there would be, if there's an afterlife, that would have the places that or at least a version of the places I've grown that I think are extraordinary here. Mountains, lakes, forests, beaches with perfect curl. But also, a place almost like Venice, where, there's times in Venice to me, I've been there when I just go, my God, what a glorious city. And even New York in spring, where you can go, there's times in every different place that you've been where you say, this is paradise, or this is extraordinary. I would hope that there'd be something like that. And most of all, I would hope there would be, you would come in contact, and contract if you're in Hollywood, with extraordinary people, like the ones I've met in life.
What is this thing comes up in the film, soulmate? Can you explain what that is, a soulmate?
It's someone you feel like that you would be with forever.
And what about the relation? There's more than one relationship. There's a relationship with your wife in the film, and there's a relationship with the children. Then they all meet in the afterlife. Could you enlarge on that a little bit?
I can enlarge on it somewhat, but I don't want to spoil the movie. It's how their children died in an accident when they were young. I think the boy was 14 and the girl was 9. So, and yet that was an incredible strain on both of them, and to the point where it put the wife in a hospital, a sanitarium, because she snapped. She felt a horrible guilt because of that. So when he dies, at one point he meets them. And it's the idea of that type of reunion. But they don't just do it right away. It's about kind of, they have to kind of get him ready for it and teach him a little bit about where he is and what he's done. And it's a bit of that, that kind of idea of, responsibility and working through his own, all this and then it's like that one line that Cuba says, when you're ready to see them, you will. And he wasn't ready. And then when the moment he kind of lets go a little bit, they appear. That's all part of it. I would hope that if there's an afterlife, I get to see my father again, and that he has cable, and he saw me win the Academy Award. Yeah, there's cable in heaven, and angels whacking TVs like, come on! It's cable every day, Robin. There's millions of channels. It's the 24-hour angel shopping network. Wait, small candles, there's more.
Has that changed your life, the Academy Award?
No. It's a nice paperweight. It's wonderful. It's a great honor, and for a couple of weeks afterwards, everyone was congratulating you, and then a month later, a few less people, and then about a half year later, people are like, "Where is it?" And then now it's just back to you're back to working and back to going. So, and except now it's a title that you have in ads: Academy Award winner. It doesn't when I did movies before, it didn't say 3-time loser, never had one, never had an Academy Award. Robin Williams appearing in. Now it's part of a thing that they use for advertising. So, but it's a wonderful honor. I mean, I'm not going to say it's not like nothing. It sits on the lawn. No, it's on Marcia's desk, and it's this thing that sometimes I just go, touch it. But for years I touched the other little statue, and it was so hard to polish. But this one's nice, It sits there going, with no genitals. I wish that had happened with me. Bill, I'm sorry. I just want to come over. Can I come visit? Anytime.